The two services that Jim and I look after are Canada and the US, and the results that come out of Canada have been a little bit stronger than the US. But it's clear to us from some of the preliminary results that we've had come out that they're going to be among the stronger markets that we measure. It's very early days. It takes time to process data on nearly $2 trillion worth of assets that we've got in our databases. But clearly we're expecting to see returns in Europe weaker. The UK and Ireland have reported early, and that's kind of a bit of a sideways-ish movement. So we would probably expect that to be the kind of best that you could expect in many of the European markets. I think what's interesting is that if we think about the US, it has been through quite a sharp capital cycle, capital value cycle, with obviously upswings in the boom years, but then very marked downturns, from which it's recovered over the last couple of years. A number of European markets never really actually went through that valuation cycle for whatever reason. So you've got to kind of question where their current yields are.
When you look at over the past 1 year, 3 year, 5 year periods, there's really only a couple property types, a couple markets in the U.S. that have outperformed over all those periods over the last 5 years. And I think that really speaks to some of the dislocation, as well as we're doing. It still speaks to some of the dislocation that you don't have broader strength across markets and property types, unless you assume that investors have really repriced the risk across markets and property types much more efficiently than they've done historically. I think you have to read into it that there's still, especially on the debt side, there's still a vacuum for available debt. It's getting better, but it's still impacting a lot of markets and a lot of property types. So hopefully, as we see that, continue to improve that over the next 12, 18 months, we'll see a broader still recovery in performance and across more markets than we've seen, or at least some more parity than we've been seeing over the past couple of years.